Hi everyone, hello Leute, hello Wanderer. So today, as you can see, it's quite cold, dark, yeah, and it's also rainy. And nevertheless, I'm hiking. I always tend to hike anytime, whenever I have some free time, and I feel like I have to go for hiking. But today I decided to a bit entertain you while I'm hiking here in the local forest in Germany. Yeah, Saxony, it's nearby Chemnitz, and entertain you kind of with knowledge, yeah, I can share as a freelancer. Here in Germany, I am freelancing already more than 7 years, and also I've been employed in Germany quite for a long time. I worked like a scientist. I guess it was nearly 16 years or so. I was employed by different scientific and medical centers here in Germany, in different cities, and because of that, because I do have two kind of experiences, being freelancer and being employed, I think I have kind of a good stand to share my knowledge and share my expertise in this field. And today I will talk about how to be a successful freelancer and how not to pay taxes. And actually I call my this video as Germany as a tax heaven for freelancers. And in this video I will try to convince you that it is like that. Of course, not in absolute values, yeah, because as you may know that from one hand governments, countries, they give you money, but with another hand they take this money back. And believe me, they will not lose money on you, they will gain money on you, even so if they give you this money. So this is how a system works. But nevertheless, I will talk about not absolute values, but in comparison to other countries in EU. And I hope you will understand that I'm right. That being a freelancer in Germany is kind of beneficial for taxation. Because, and this is what I'm going to explain you in details, okay? Okay, the rain is still going on, but we continue. So, why I'm saying that Germany is a tax haven for freelancers? Because actually Germany has the biggest tax-free allowance, I guess, in the whole EU. What is that? It's a very specific amount of money that Germany give you as a tax-free in earning. So currently in Germany you can earn up to 11,000 euro per year, which means something around 900 euro per month. 900, almost 1,000. And this money which you earn, they are totally tax-free. So whenever you put in your tax return declaration this amount, so they are not calculated as taxable. So you always have this almost 1,000 tax-free. But in other countries in EU and also outside of EU, it's not like that. So some countries give you only 500-600 as a tax-free allowance. For example, in Spain, in France, in Norway, some countries don't have at all. This is tax-free allowance. So you only can deduct your tax return via declaration. So when you file a declaration to the tax office. And you have to also consider that in Germany, that the cost of living actually is, I guess, the lowest in Western countries in EU. Why? Because in Germany you still can find very cheap apartments, while in other countries it's not like that. And for example, in Spain, if you want to move in Spain as a freelancer and work there, so think about that you are going to pay for your single room apartment something around 700 or even more. In France it's a little bit cheaper, but still it's more expensive than in Germany. And if you wish to go in Norway, for example, I think for freelancers is a nightmare. So unless you earn really a lot, you know, in all Scandinavian countries, including my beloved Iceland, yeah, as a freelancer there is no chance you can survive there, because the apartment cost will go high into sky, you know, like a rocket. So as far as I know, in Norway the cheapest single room apartment or single bed apartment will cost you something around 1,200, 1,300, for sure more than the 1,000. Yeah, and similar in Finland, similar in Iceland. So it's very expensive to rent anything. And yeah, but in Germany, as a freelancer, so you are not bound to any kind of cities, big cities. So if you can work remotely, you know, as a journalist, as a photographer, as some kind of expert, as a blogger, as a video blogger, as a book writer, whoever who can work digitally, you know, and produce digital products and sell it again through internet, then you can choose to live in any parts of Germany. And the cheapest part in Germany, of course, it's not western but eastern part. And here, for example, you can rent a single room apartment as cheap as 250. Yeah, 250. So this is a whole price without electricity, Strom in German. But so together it will be probably not more than 300. This is so like in the city where I live nearby, Chemnitz, for example. And yeah, single room apartments in Leipzig, for example, also they start from 300 something. Yeah, in Dresden here, which is only 1 hour by train from Chemnitz, the single room apartments, yeah, they are more expensive. Yeah, it's because it's very popular city in Germany, Dresden, and quite big, quite modern, and yeah, you can find of course easier work if you wish to be employed. Yeah, so people tend to go to Dresden because of these factors, and therefore the prices are a bit more expensive for immobility. But nevertheless, yeah, you can find the single room apartment something around 400, and yeah, that's it. I think the average, I guess I found some place where I can stay here in the forest. I try to go there, and there are some tree trunks fallen so I can sit. But the rain is still dropping. Yeah, so the average price to rent a single room apartment in the whole Germany, if you exclude very big cities like Berlin, Hamburg, München, something around 400, 450, I would guess. But let's say it's 400. Yeah, but in other countries around Germany, as I told you before, it's yeah, it could be not affordable by freelancers because it's too expensive. And to have this tax-free allowance, it gives you not only 1,000 euro free of taxes, but also some other room for survival. Because, as I said, let's calculate in details how much is that in Germany to earn, let's say, 1,000 euro, yeah, which is almost tax-free allowance. So you pay 400 for your apartment, yeah, in whatever city you found it. Then you pay what is very costly in Germany is medical insurance. So most of the people, they pay to so-called Krankenkasse their medical insurances. But as a freelancer, you also can have a private medical insurance. But yeah, it's two different systems in Germany, but still they're both kind of costly, I would say. And the Krankenkasse, they take money from you based on how much you earn. So they have a percentage. Roughly it's 22% from your total income. It's quite a lot. Almost, yeah, it's not almost, it's more than fifth of your earning as a gross earning. And as a private medical insurance, it's based on the products you buy, medical products, yeah. So medical services, medical treatments. So it's kind of staged, programmed. So you can choose a very cheap one where there will be the payment, monthly payment, not so huge, or you can choose where all the services, all possible insurances for you will be added up, and then you pay quite a lot. And also you have to consider that for private medical insurance, it's a good if you are young and healthy. Then you pay less than you would pay otherwise in a Krankenkasse. But if you are a middle-aged person and you wish to be kind of more or less secure in terms of medical insurance, then yeah, then your payment, your monthly payment, will be even more than Krankenkasse. So it becomes more expensive. And okay, let's detailize further our calculation for how much you have to pay if you earn just 1,000. So 400 rent, roughly 220. This is your payment for medical insurance, because it's 22% from your income. And then further you have to pay your retirement money. But in Germany it's not obligatory. So either you pay or not, it's you decide. And if you are paying, you are again paying quite a lot monthly. So it's, if I remember correctly, it's around 18% from your gross income. So it means that if you earn 1,000, so it will be 180 euro monthly you have to pay. But yeah, it's up to you. You can pay or you can skip it. And then in Germany, kind of basic food basket for you. I mean, basic. It's like survival. Yeah, you can survive on this. So pretty good, I think. It's around 300 euro a month to go to a grocery store and to stuff with the food. And then if you sum up everything together, so it will be roughly around this 900,000 euro monthly, which you have to spend on kind of very basic survival scheme in Germany, while in other countries, take any country, France, Italy, Spain, I'm not talking about Scandinavia, so the Netherlands, whatever. So the living cost will be at least 50% higher than 1,000, but in many cases it will be even more. It will be above 2,000. Okay, let's detailize another scenario. So when you earn not just 1,000, from which you don't pay any taxes, but you earn 2,000, for example. Yeah. So, yeah, 2,000, you are pretty good freelancer. And as far as I know from internet, freelancers in Germany, kind of average income of freelancers in Germany is around 1,500 up to 2,000. And yeah, it's kind of averaged good income being self-employed, being here in Germany as a freelancer. And even so you're earning 2,000, I say yeah, you can pay zero income tax in Germany, and I can explain you why. Okay, let's have a look. So you're earning 2,000, so roughly 900 it's tax-free allowance, so you don't pay any taxes. What is left? Left is 1,100, right? And from this 2,000 you pay medical insurance around 450, yeah, 22% from your gross income. And then if you pay your retirement money, so it's roughly would be something 360 euro per month. So together it makes 800 euro. Yeah, sounds like really a lot. So this money is basically not your money, and they drift away from you each month from your wallet, whatever it takes. Even so, if you are earning too little, anyway, they will go. It's like, yeah, it's what I said at the beginning, that the country, the government, with one hand they give you money, they give you this tax-free allowance, but with another hand they take them back, and believe they take they take more than they give. So 800 euro you give away as your social taxes here in Germany, and what is left? Left only 300 from your 2,000 gross income. And 300 if you are freelancer, for example, I don't know, if you are a photographer, so you go to different cities, you go to different photography assignments, here in Germany, and you pay your travel, yeah, you pay your overnight stay in hotels or anywhere, and all these costs you can sum up, and when you file a tax declaration to tax office, you have additional kind of formula where you indicate how much you spend business associated costs for your activity, for your freelancing activity, and this is will be deducted, from your gross income later on. So basically your income tax you pay not from your whatever money you earn, but only from your profit, which in German Gewinn, yeah, and the profit is calculated as the following. So you have 2,000, you indicate in the main formula how much you earn in total, yeah, per year, and then exactly at this point 900 a month, or roughly 11,000 a year, will be instantly put away and marked as not taxable. Yeah, this is tax-free allowance. And then not taxable your medical insurance giveaway, and your retirement money if you pay, also not taxable. And then you fill other forms for each activity, separate form when you file this tax declaration. And then you sum up all the business associated activities and costs for these activities. And at the end of all your kind of assignment, during declaration, tax declaration, so what is left, what is surplus, it's your profit. So it could be well that you do your all freelancing activity, but you have no profit because everything you spend to actually run this business activity, and it could be zero profit, or could be even minus profit. You know that you have more losses than profits. And then if you run kind of expensive business, for example like this photography, and then you travel a lot, and then you pay quite a lot for to stay overnight in hotels. In Germany it's, I guess, in average could be like 60 euro per night. If you consider all these costs, plus travel, plus trains, plus even meals which you take during the day in your assignments, then it could be well be that you are earning more than 2,000, 2,500 or whatever, and still you have no profit, and still you are paying zero income tax. So I hope I convinced you that in brackets, Germany is a tax haven for freelancers. But please do not think that okay, if you are a freelancer and you have zero income tax payment after a financial year, so that you are kind of a social parasite, that you are not contributing to the countries and people's wealth. I have to say it's not like that. It's actually opposite. Via consuming products, services, you contribute a lot to the budget of the country, to the Germany, for example. Why? Because you pay rent, and landlord of your apartment pay taxes, and again you pay rent, and all rent associated services, they also taxable. They also pay taxes. You pay your medical insurance, and if you are more or less healthy, so you don't use all this 400 euro, monthly. That's for sure. So they instantly go to other pockets, but other people, doctors, patients, services. Even they go to the big pharma, because all these tablets, they are covered with Krankenkasse, with medical insurance, and then they pay to these big pharmas, and so on. So again, your retirement money is not used instantly, but they instantly go to other retirees, instantly at the same day when they come to the budget of the country when you pay, and then you go to grocery shop, and all your food you buy, or whatever you buy, they all have a value added tax, VAT, right? And it's quite a lot in Germany for different products, different percentage, but still. And you also have to consider that every product has a lot of taxation inside, and a lot of other salaries inside, and other payments, additional payments. So some products may have in the final price, they may have like 40, even 50% of other taxes, So actually the cost of the product will be only 50%, and another 50 is all the taxations. So if you live in Germany and you are not employed, but you are a freelancer, So you work yourself as a self-employed, and you consume all these products and services in Germany, just staying here. So you already contribute a lot to the country, to its wealth. Yeah, even so, you are not paying any income tax in Germany, because you don't have a profit. Yeah, so I guess this is all what I want to say you, just to give you a short overview how it is to be a freelancer in Germany in terms of taxation, and it's kind of still, I would say, in comparison to other countries around. Yeah, I'm not talking about Eastern countries here in Europe. So there it might be cheaper for you, for example, in Hungary or Slovenia, to go there and live there and work there as a freelancer, because they have a relatively less cost of living there. But still, it might be there that you don't have the tax-free allowance, and from whatever income you have, from this 1,000 euro you have, for example, which is quite a lot in Hungary. Yeah, you might pay 15% as your income tax, 150 euro monthly. So anyway, next videos I'm going to extend this topic, how to be a freelancer in Germany, all the pros and cons, and I also will share with you kind of tips, life hacks, how to a little bit minimize or at least optimize this financial burden in living in a quite expensive part of the world as Europe. There are some tricks how to avoid these gross payments, so you can actually a little bit reduce this. Officially, it's not that it's kind of whatever gray schemes or black schemes. No, it's everything is official, but there are some ways where you can actually a little bit reduce financial pressure on you. So to pay, for example, less medical insurance, or to pay less retirement money, or to pay less for your apartment. There are some ways, I have to say, and this is good. So stay healthy, stay hiking. So I recommend everyone to hike, whatever weather you have, like today, +3, rainy and very dark. And stay tuned and stay positive minded. That would be my recommendation for everyone, including freelancers. Okay, ciao ciao.